everyone. So sorry really quick if you hear any noise in the background. As it is Sunday while I'm recording, my son is home. Today I'm going to do part one of my haul from eBay. Well, all of these are from eBay except for one, but we'll get into that when I get to it. So these are just going to be all counted kits per se, and there's a few dimensions and other brands in here as well. The first one is going to be this little dimensions kit, and I'm not going to go over prices with these just because I don't know what they tend to go for. I just bought the cheapest version that I could find online, hence why one of these kits I purchased on Etsy. That one I will go into a little bit more detail with you, but for now, this is the first one. I don't know if I can open this without like having it stay open actually. Okay, well, because I don't want to open one in this size because I don't have smaller bags that I can put this in to protect it, I am going to keep this one closed. I'll do my best to try and angle it for you. So it is just a peacock, very beautiful. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know I really love them. It is 5 by 7 inches or 13 by 18 centimeters. And it is a 14 count on black Aida. And you can just see the Aida right in here. And this is not organized. I don't know if there is an organizer in here. If not, I have tons of paper cards that I can easily sort this out onto and label. There is a little hole here. It just feels kind of like your standard cotton, at least to me, and I'm assuming that's the pattern back there. But this is the first one I got. Again, I'm sorry I don't want to open it until I'm ready to start it. I just want to keep the value of these and, you know, just keep my kits intact. My next one is a gold petite. This one's called the Twilight Angel, 5 by 7 inches again. I thought she was so adorable, especially with the charms and everything. I thought this would be fun to kind of try. This one did come open already. Alright, so it looks like we have some instructions here. This kind of blue-gray Aida. It is kind of stiff. And it looks like, is this 14 or 18 count? Well, that's the Aida. And it's obviously not serged. Sorry. Okay, it's 16 count. Dove gray. I'm gonna be hopeful that everything is in here because nothing was loose in the package, but these are all of the adorable little charms and beads. The stars are basically just sequins. And then, is that a moon? Okay, well, I can't get the sequins off of the moon's face, but there is a little moon charm in there as well, which is super cute. I'm going to, oh, I think it was in this. So this is just kind of like a how-to cross stitch. I'm going to slide it back in there, keep it all safe. This, I believe, will be the pattern. I'm not going to show that. Yeah, so this is the pattern. And it's not like the typical printed ones. If you're someone on my channel that only does like the stamped cross stitches, this is not like this. I'll show you just like a tiny little blip of it. So it looks basically like that. It shows the back stitching and all the symbols and everything and such. It also looks like they're using red dots to indicate where the charms and such will be going. And it does mark the center on the top and sides. And now I don't know how I don't know what way this folds now. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna put that back there. And Oh, that's just a little needle right in there. And again, it is not organized. And it does kind of have that very thin metallic thread in there. And I think the colors are absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, this is already opened too. I'm assuming whoever had this beforehand got a little curious or just wanted to enjoy their kit before ever using it. Which they obviously didn't, or else I wouldn't have gotten it. So this is the little angel lady. This next one is Indian Corn by Mill Hill. I was absolutely obsessed with this. Every autumn I try to collect Indian corn and just kind of, you know, hang it up somewhere, but it's bulky, kind of in the way. It eventually falls apart and, you know, it just isn't that logical to keep in my home. This is a little Ziploc bag, so I can just pull this one right out. Okay, so I know this comes on perforated paper. I'm gonna see how essential this actually is to doing the kit, because if it's not essential at all, I'm gonna just use my clear plastic canvas, because I don't know. I don't want to spend my time cross-stitching on perforated paper just for it to, I don't know, get damaged by a toddler and fall apart. So, but it does come with that. Nothing back there. And this is just the pattern, so again, I'm not going to be showing you the pattern. And this is the Autumn Harvest collection. Just one more time while it's out of the bag. I thought this was so cute. Again, floss is not pre-organized. It does feel a bit firmer and more cottony than what I'm used to with those printed kits. We have some bags of beads, also not labeled. I'm assuming each bag is for each corn. And this bag has a magnet and a needle or two in there. And then a few little findings. I hope they're all in there. Again, I don't know. I have a really vast bead collection though, so I could definitely replace these if I had to. And there's really not much else to show with this one, but super cute. Again, thought I would try one of these for the first time ever. And my son being loud. The usual, you're all used to that though. Okay, the last small kit I have is called Fairy Garden. Of course, I grabbed this one right up my alley, and this one I can reseal, so I will open. This is also a Mill Hill, and I believe this one's also perforated paper. So 5 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, or 13.3 by 13.3 centimeters. So cute. And this one also comes on perforated paper. As much as I would love to replace it for this one, I'm not sure if this one's full coverage or not, so I really don't want to risk replacing it with a clear canvas, because you can kind of see the blue coming through in the background, and I just don't want to ruin the shade. It is a little damaged though, so we actually might see about that. And this is from the Buttons and Beads Autumn series. Again, a paper pattern. I'm going to not show you, you know, just for the reason of what these kits are. I don't want to be showing off that kind of stuff. The cotton feels the same as before, also unsorted. Still super cute colors. Probably should have kept it front facing. So there's definitely a butterfly in there. That's really weird. My butterfly is different than that. I don't know if maybe they like swapped it out. I don't even know if mine looks like a butterfly. It looks like a polymer clay bead. I used to make those. I'm not sure how these are separated. I think this would be the fairy dress for the first fairy maybe, and maybe some of the flowers. These ones I think would be for the background, and this I think would be for the second fairy and or mushrooms. I probably should have tried not to make a mess. So again, sorry I can't go through all of this individually. I just think it would take up a lot of time, but hold on, let me put this away. Okay, one last look. And the Indian corn. So those are my 4 small kits that I currently have on hand, and let's look at the 3 bigger ones. Alright, so I bought these 2 together in the same listing. The price here has nothing to do with what I paid or what they were even looking to charge. These are Candamar designs. If I said that wrong, I'm terribly sorry. I've never heard of them before. This is embellished cross stitch, and I got whatever that is. I got this one. And I got the Japanese bridge picture. This one is why I bought the kit. I'm trying really hard to show you guys without all the glare. It's just so difficult. Like I don't know where to cover it. I guess sideways is the best I can do. So this one's just absolutely beautiful. Really obsessed with it. And these are both partials, and you'll see why in just a second if you've never seen these before. And it looks like this one's 11 3/4 inches by 16, and this one is 12 by 16, 14 count, 14 count. Alright, so these are kind of like vacuum sealed, so I'm not going to open these ones. There's nothing really special in it. But you know, if I wanted to show you the pattern and the opened cloth, I would have to take this apart, but I don't want to. So unsorted cloth, and as you can see here, this is printed. So you only cross stitch some of the image on it, which I thought was cool because I'm pretty sure, wow, sheer. I'm pretty sure these are the original printed cross stitches. And this one is just the same. You can see this one's much brighter and vibrant. Again, unsorted floss, but still gorgeous colors. And it looks like this one's going to take less stitching than this one because there's much less of the floss. And of course, I did save the best one I have to show you today for last. Okay, so this one is definitely different, slightly more sought after, and currently my most expensive ever purchased cross stitch. And there is no way to open this one and preserve it in its packaging, so again, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. You can see here that it is sorted, a wide arrangement. And then we have some of this blending thread, they call it. All right. This one is 14 count on Seafoam Ada. And it's a Disney kit. Yup. So I bought this the absolute cheapest I could find it anywhere online, and the cheapest I paid in total, which was the cheapest of all of the costs including shipping and whatnot included, was $84. So I paid $84 for this kit. Everywhere else it was going for at least $120 before even adding shipping. So this one was definitely the cheapest before shipping. And you can just see it's Tinkerbell, and she's so adorable. I love the color blocking in this. the minimal back stitching. And I got this one because my twin sister was actually really obsessed with Tinkerbell when we were younger. And here's the Ada color. So stinking cute. Spring blossoms. Hopefully you can see it here. Maybe I can crop the video and you can see it with minimal glare. But I just fell in love with this one. If she doesn't get serious about cross stitch, I'm definitely going to keep this and I will stitch it. It says on the packaging, I'm pretty sure it said it came with it. Yep, instructions, design chart, pre-sorted and carded floss, the needle, and the Ada. So that is the final kit I have for you today. I do have a handful more coming. Some of them are also specialty kits. I don't think I have any more small ones coming, but we'll see. But I doubt it because there weren't a whole lot that looked interesting to me. Alright, well thank you so much for viewing the first half of my counted licensed cross stitch haul. Let me know which one is your favorite, if any of these would happen to be your favorite. And if these aren't really your style, that's okay too. I appreciate you watching this far into the video. Give it a like to give me more exposure. You know, you obviously got a comment if you're going to tell me what one you liked the most. And if you did like this, subscribe if you haven't already and come back for part 2. They are going to be a little bit different. I think they're more plant themes. I mean, to be fair, these are pretty plant and animal themes except for this beautiful woman over here. But they're all going to be larger ones. And like I said, at least one of the other ones for part 2, which will be coming up, is a specialty one, which I don't think I've seen a cross stitch come in that way before, but I found one and of course I got it. Alright, well thank you guys for spending your time with me and I will see you in the next video. Bye!